Good evening and welcome to my channel Equity One. And today we have got a lot of interesting news to be spoken about in terms of the macroeconomic events that have been happening around us. The first and foremost thing is that most of us are worried about suddenly the bank nifty and nifty falling down. Though there has been a lot of positive comments about the nifty and bank nifty trying to reach its new peak, but then you would see that the Nifty and Bank Nifty are now crawling back. There has been a crash in this system for some time, and you've been seeing that we have come down by almost 300 points plus. The reason behind it is, of course, people would say about the Monetary Policy Committee meeting and also the hawkish tone that has been taken up by the Fed Reserve altogether. The other important macroeconomic news that we are looking today is about the HDFC twins, the HDFC Limited and the HDFC Bank merger, which is bound to happen. And yes, they're almost in the final phase altogether. So market is waiting for a big positive news to come in terms of the merger. And once the merger happens, definitely there is going to be a big show coming up in the financial service sector. What was really interesting for us in the long run, that we are really interested, that we really want to know how we are going to take it forward, is the question of looking into some of the macroeconomic fundamentals that we have been talking about. Now, that macroeconomic fundamentals also involves the factor that how the inflation cost is going to be controlled and how the other central banks are also reacting towards it. We have seen that the Bank of England has also raised by 50 basis point. Turkish central bank has also gone ahead with this. So I see that overall that the scenario is now getting onto the picture that everybody wants to tighten the noose over inflation. But probably the inflation is not going to stop in the near future. It is going to continue. The shocking news that's also coming in here is that the US scrutiny report on the Adani Group also. You would have seen that the Adani Group shares have come down by 10% overall in the various sectors. And that's because, again, the questions that have been coming inside the group and people have been asking about how the group's performance has been in terms of the regulations and other factors. So definitely this is a thing of worry as of right now, because people are looking into this group. People are talking about how things are changing and how things are moving forward as together. Now, what we really need to focus here is that can we look in for the banking stocks coming forward, because the financial sector is again trying to make a bounce back, or can we stick on only with the IT sector or with the metals altogether? I would definitely say that please spend some time in terms of understanding the financial and the IT sector. Both these sectors, though they might be lagging a little bit as of right now, but definitely there is a big opening up coming up once this inflation cycle starts coming down. So definitely we are seeing that the financial services business as well as the IT services would make a bounce back coming into the major play in the economy. So this is the right time for most of the investors. If you think that you are going to invest in terms of the banking stocks, please do keep a tab on it, because the years coming forward and the months coming forward, there is going to be a definite bounce back. Having said that, I think this is the right time for all of you to start charting out the map, like Bank of Baroda, or if you're looking into SBI, or you're looking into IndusInd, IDFC First Bank, all these kinds of emerging bank sectors, please do have a look into it, because these stocks are very promising and they are going to make a very good height. With that, I come to the end of today's session. I hope and believe that all the tips and thoughts would help you to build a smart portfolio. Please continue investing smartly and gain your wealth in the best way as far as possible. Good evening and thank you for joining the session again.